Two mugs listening along, reviewing music and song and other stuff. Sláinte! All right, you mugger fuckers, welcome back to the podcast episode, The Spillover. How are we?
Yay,
How is everybody?
Yay!
And this episode, we're going to get into some crazy fun shit. The usual chaos that commences from the conversations me and Jarvis have, and also some of the breakdowns of the albums that we've got coming up also. So keep fucking watching.
Woo! Woohoo! Yeah, woo! I'm Jarvis.
And I'm Dary.
How are we?
How are we?
Hey, we're not music critics, are we, Dary?
No, we're not.
No, we're highly caffeinated, you prick. You should have joined in.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
And today we're going to be going through a couple of fun little bits of banter, aren't we?
Yeah, look forward
to it.
And
then we've got a couple of topics coming up.
We're leaving the two blind mugs out of this episode. We're not going to do it anymore, I don't think. We're going to try not to do it. We like it, but I think it gets frustrating at times.
It's not
as
super fleshed out, and I think it disturbs the momentum of the conversation a little bit. I think maybe it's something we should bring back at some point.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking as well, do you know the mug menu? We've not brought that back for a while, and I thought
that's
that was
good.
quite fun.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we should have a list at some point of just like the things we've done in the past that worked.
Yeah.
And then just go, oh shit, we should kind of just shuffle through.
Yeah. What I want is from you guys to give us some kind of what you like, because I mean we're doing a lot of stuff that we think's good, but it might not necessarily fit well with the viewership. So give us ideas for the podcast, because if it's not us, if we're not doing it for you, we're doing it for nobody.
Yeah.
So and I know, Jarvis, you're willing to kind of expand and look into different either, I suppose, sections or something that we've not done before.
Yeah.
But we're very new to the podcast side of things. We want to make it work, but we can't do that without the help of other people that watch the show. So
it's collaborative.
Yeah, very collaborative. That was a big topic of yesterday's meeting.
Yeah. The strict meetings that Dary throws. Yeah.
But just collaborative, and give us an idea of what you want to listen to and what you want to hear, because I mean there's no point in doing it that we like and no one else does.
Yeah.
So but we've got a kind of a sections pointed out here at the moment, so we'll go through them anyway.
Yeah. Cool.
What do you want to bring up first? I mean, there's loads to go through tonight.
Yeah. Do you know what? I feel like just because it's fresh in our mind, we had an interesting conversation in the car.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it'd be nice to bring that up.
Yeah, definitely.
Having a conversation about genres.
Yeah. I got into an argument with someone in the comment section over a short.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily an argument, but it was just a disagreement in terms of like what grunge is and how people portray it. And I mean, for me personally, and I know you kind of half agree, half disagree, but for me personally, it's a genre. It's not like you said this in the car, there's so many different what's the word you'd use?
Variety.
Yeah, there's a massive variety of different aspects of, like, pop music isn't just pop music, rock music isn't just rock music, heavy metal is not just heavy metal, there's thrash metal, there's there's loads.
Well, they'd be like subgenres then.
Yeah, but then like, so indie rock is a subgenre of rock.
Yeah.
So they're all subgenres essentially as well. So if you're classifying grunge as a subgenre, which it is 100%, because it might be a marketing term, but the marketing term is stuck to be a genre.
And it has its basis in rock. Yeah. At the end of the day.
Well, like everything in terms of indie, folk, experimental is rock essentially. Sometimes some of it, depending on what way you look at it, like some of Radiohead's music would be experimental. The whole album's not experimental, but some of it is and some of it's rock, in a sense.
Well, that's why they'd be labelled as alternative rock.
Yeah,
which,
exactly.
As I said in the car, is like super diverse. Like you can have so many different like sounds and styles in alternative rock, but it's still called alternative rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just so wide. But as I was mentioning to you, about this term grunge, and whether it's right to label Alice in Chains grunge and also Pearl Jam and all that jazz. I mean,
No, it's grunge.
Yeah, grunge, right?
Yeah, you said jazz.
Yeah, did I say jazz?
Yeah, and all that jazz you said.
All that jazz.
It was supposed to be a joke.
Sorry, Dary's trying to be funny again.
Yeah, my bad.
But I said to you in the car that there is kind of like three main features that I would kind of highlight as being grunge-esque.
Yeah.
That would fit into like a grunge camp, which is, to me, it would be slower tempo. Grunge typically isn't in the high BPM region. It's not like da-da-da-da-da-da. It's usually quite slower. Also phases and guitar, like chorus and stuff like that. They usually use a lot of those kind of guitar effects, like which is staple in Nirvana and again in Alice in Chains.
Pearl Jam is the same as well, though, if you listen to it.
Well, I wouldn't know because I haven't heard them too much yet. But then the last thing would be quite abstract lyrics and usually generally quite self-loathing lyrics. It's usually like quite pitying lyrics. So those are kind of like, for me, would be my like 3 kind of bullet points of like how would you define grunge? How would you define grunge, viewers? Is there anything else that you'd add to the list? Would you take one of them off the list? Like, how would you define it? But that's what I would say. And listening to Alice in Chains album, for me, they hit those points.
Yeah. And I think for me personally as well is it grunge is a feeling as well as like a genre. Like when I listen to grunge music, I look at it as like how I feel about the music. I don't do that much other genres. Like pop music is, I suppose, a sense of listening to popularized music, and it's all nearly in around the same chords, same kind of category. Some of it sounds the same, some of it's like really good.
Sometimes it is literally the same chord.
Yeah, literally like. Key, But you classify as pop rock, pop punk. There's pop, like there's different categories of it. So not everyone sounds the same, but it's still classified as pop.
Synth pop. And
literally a K-pop.
Yeah, literally.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's
everything's got a dash pop.
Yeah, but like there's the same.
Is there pirate metal pop?
Yeah, but like there probably is pop metal. There is pop metal.
Yeah, I know there's pop metal.
But like I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like so, the same with grunge. There's no subcategory of grunge. There's a category of rock, which is grunge.
Yeah.
And then there's a category of rock, which is.
And how would you define rock? Because rock is such like a fucking like wide.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
To me, like I would just call rock distorted guitars.
Yeah.
And bass and drums.
Raspy singing.
Yeah, like that's just what I call rock, you know what I mean? Because it's so varied. Then you kind of, when you go into subgenres, you can kind of then start nailing it down a little bit more. Like thrash would be like very fast,
very heavy guitars.
Very heavy, you know what I mean?
And then your heavy metal then is like really heavy drum beats, really heavy guitars, and then really like
screaming,
singing. And then you've got like your alt rock, indie rock, folk rock.
Indie rock, I'd
grunge
probably
rock.
say, is a bit calmer, usually a little bit more entry level rock.
But I just wish people would stop like just if I say I like grunge music and I call it grunge, why is that a problem?
Yeah, no, it's not a problem.
Do you know what I mean though? But like in that conversation, this fellow was like, it's a marketing term. Why do you like if Mudhoney and someone else, the comment will be up there. But if Mudhoney and someone else is defined as rock, then why would the Pearl Jam be? Or like I mean, not all their music is going to be classified as grunge music, but they're defined as grunge artists. They portray that in the 90s Seattle, as they said in the comment. That's what grunge music was 90s Seattle music, because that's where it came from. Yeah. And as you said, Pixies kind of defined grunge but didn't create grunge.
Yeah, there were. Me and my girlfriend had a conversation about this because I was calling the Pixies grunge, and I was saying to Dary that it's a shame, it's weird that you'd never listened to a full album by them before because they're considered a grunge band. And then Shannon corrected me and said actually they were before grunge, but people often cite them as being one of the main influences of the actual grunge movement. Yeah. And a lot of grunge bands would have called Pixies as one of their main influences. Yeah. So even though they weren't grunge, they were sort of the pioneers for the grunge sound.
And that's good though. Like I mean, like I wouldn't have ever classified them as grunge personally myself. But when you said it to me, I was kind of like, oh yeah, I get where you're coming from. But the reason I classify grunge is because it's how it was stapled to be. Like even if regardless if it was a marketing term, that marketing term became a genre.
But it's good to have genres though. That's the whole thing that I don't get, is like it is good to be able to say to someone, have you listened to this album? And then them saying to you, oh no, I haven't, what's it like? And then you turn around and say, well, it's like a neo soul album. You know what I mean? Because then instantly they go, oh, okay, I know what I'm expecting. I'm expecting really luscious chords. I'm expecting really nice bass lines. I'm expecting probably some odd time signatures and a really soulful singer. That's what I'm expecting because it's neo soul, you know? Whereas if you turn around to someone and said, oh, have you heard this new album? And they said, oh, no, what's it like? And you just said, it's got guitars in it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's like every single possible rock version of rock that's ever existed. It's like a mix of indie, it's a mix of grunge, it's a mix of heavy metal.
Well, no, because you can't even say that because you're using genres now to describe it.
Yeah,
you know?
But that's what I mean.
Genres are a descriptive tool to help people figure out whether or not it's worth listening to the band in the first place.
Well, that's it too, though. And I mean, like, I agree with you because I don't care if someone turns around to me and said, well, I would. I actually, to be fair, I would. If someone turned around and said Nirvana's not grunge, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because they're classified as grunge, regardless if the movement was a marketing term, if it was to create a staple of their music to be that certain term, it's still grunge music.
But aren't all genres marketing terms?
Yeah, they are.
That's what I mean. Like, they are all, like, the whole point of a genre is to market it as a genre.
Yeah.
So that people already in that subset of genre or already interested in that genre will then see that genre being tagged to it and going, oh, I'm probably going to be interested in that. Like if someone says to me, Jarvis, there's this new alternative rock band that have just come out in England, I think you'd love them. I'm much more inclined to listen to it if they, instead of them saying, "Oh, Jarvis, there's this new R&B band in England," because instantly I'm like, well, I'm less interested in R&B. I'd be more interested in alternative rock because that's more my style and more things that I would cling to.
100%.
Like, so every single genre is a marketing term. Like, if you're angry about grunge being a marketing term, well, then you just might as well just never use genres ever again.
Exactly. That is probably put perfectly in my stresses about this whole conversation I had with this gentleman, because it was, and it wasn't to argue with him about this, what he was saying. I was like, why do you have to say that? It's like, just leave it out. Like, who are you trying to prove wrong here? Because there's no reason for you to comment on a comment section and go, oh, well, grunge is actually a marketing term. So is every fucking genre.
Yeah.
So keep your mouth down to.
Yeah.
But like, again, at the same time, I'm like, your opinion, it stands valid because you're right, it is a marketing term. But it's also the genre of the music.
Yeah.
That's because the marketing term became the genre.
Yeah, but like it is a moot point in my opinion, because it just discounts all other genres, and the whole point of genres in the first place, as I just said earlier, is for them to be a marketing term anyway. So if you're angry at grunge being a marketing term, well then what genres do you listen to?
Yeah, you don't listen to genres, you just listen to music. Yeah. Like, I mean, if I was like, I'd love to just be like, if I was to tell you to go and listen to Slipknot, how would you define them? Yeah. Just rock. Yeah. Because they're not just rock. No. And not all their music is rock, because Corey Taylor has acoustic ballads, and like, okay, if you can't define that as rock music, but it's a rock ballad, so it's still that kind of rock and roll, heavy metal kind of scenario. And then there's other artists as well who, like, you can't really pin down, like Bowie, for example, like, who often changed his genre. Queen. And then, Queen, St. Vincent is another one as well. Radiohead are another one. Yeah. Like, you know, who are constantly changing. Like, you can't just call them a genre. Like, you have to find out, you have to, first of all, specifically point at albums and go, this is more this. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Like I did with Amnesiac when I said, this is a little bit more jazzy. You know what I mean? And then you knew what you were expecting. You were expecting some double bass, you were expecting some strange chords and stuff, and you got that. You know what I mean? But there was also experimental side to it as well. Yeah. But then, you know, I called it experimental because it's experimental. Predominantly experimental. You know what I mean? But that's the thing with me, with Pearl Jam. So Eddie Vedder has his own music as well. He doesn't just, it's not just Pearl Jam. He has his own albums, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he does. But I know, and I've said this on the podcast before, that he done a movie thingy. What you call it? A movie soundtrack. Yeah, soundtrack. Sorry, and it's nearly country-ish. So like, I wouldn't classify that as grunge because it's not grunge, but Pearl Jam are grunge. But isn't it funny how you yourself sitting here are going, but I wouldn't classify that as grunge, and it's like, well, why? And it's like, well, because it's a different genre. If you're saying country, I'm thinking straight away because you've already. It's like almost like archetypes of like music, like. I say, you hear country and you go, okay, acoustic guitars. Yeah, yeah. You go, okay, maybe violins. Yeah. Okay, you go, okay. Not really that much in terms of drums, like quite nice beats, but like not crazy drum solos or anything like that. Harmonicas. Quite soulful lyrics, maybe a focus on lyrics would probably be there, you know. A bit folky. Country oftentimes has a big focus on lyrics, and then as well as that, maybe instruments like harmonicas, you know what I mean? Like, banjos. Instantly, you say a genre to someone and they instantly go, okay, I know what that looks like. You know what I mean? It's a helpful tool for us to figure out whether or not we're going to like something. Yeah. I agree with you. That was good. That was good conversation, because it pissed me off a little bit to the extent. No, but it wasn't even that. Like, it didn't annoy me to. It's just because people need to have an opinion to feel validated. Yeah. And when you're putting up videos and stuff like that, and you expect someone to comment on something, I didn't disagree with them in a sense, but I was more to the point. Is like, are you saying to me now that every other person in the world, bar you and maybe 50,000 other people out of 7 million, will say people that listen to Pearl Jam or whatever amount of people it is? I thought you were saying 7 million people in the world then. No. The minority of people will all say it's grunge music. But there's always that one prick.
I mean the majority.
Yeah, the minority.
Yeah,
the majority of people will say that it's grunge, but there's always the minority that will come out and say it's a marketing term. Just get over yourself. You've nothing better to do than think about marketing terms being a genre. Like, it's still a genre, regardless of what way you look at it.
It's exactly what a genre is anyway.
Yeah, it's a market. Yeah.
Anyway, that was an interesting conversation. Should we move on there, Dary?
Let us know in the comment section just what do you think, and if you disagree with me, please do. I love having that kind of. If someone can school me and say, well, listen to this, you prick.
My whole thing is that, and I've already said this a few times, so I'm sorry I'm sounding a bit like a broken record, but if you do agree with me or agree with Dary, let us know. And if you disagree with us, let us know why, okay? But for me, marketing, like saying the whole point of genres are being marketing terms, and that's a big problem, is like, that's not the problem. They are marketing terms, they're supposed to be, because they're supposed to provide us with an auditory landscape with...
Or a description, essentially.
Yeah, essentially, that's what it is. It's just a descriptive definition of what the band and what you're expecting to hear. So I think they are marketing terms, and I think they're all good for it. All the power to genres, all right?
Sláinte.
So we're going to go into the album breakdowns now. So we're just going to have a quick conversation in relation to a couple of the albums we've done.
Some very, very good albums.
Yeah, we've done some pretty good ones recently.
Really good.
Yeah, so hopefully if you haven't seen these reviews and this is the first time you're hearing about us doing them, definitely go ahead and watch them, okay? Because they are some good reviews. And also we have one teaser, which is coming up this week, okay? So let's get into it. Which was the first one there, Dary?
Pornography.
Pornography.
Was shit.
Dary didn't like Pornography at all.
Listen, I look at... There's... I said this during the episode, I think, and it was a similar day to today. It's really, really warm in Ireland at the moment. Yeah. It's like 30 degrees.
We bought these fans with
look at this.
Misters.
Jarvis's doesn't work.
My fan doesn't work. Yeah, I've got no fans.
I've got no fans. But anyway, look at...
It was very warm.
It's very warm, so we're just going to keep ourselves cool. We're going to be in here for 8 hours today, so we've a lot of recording to do. But Pornography, for me, in a similar aspect to what we're doing now, it was just so warm, and I hated it. I give it a 4.
Yeah,
it was the worst album I think I've listened to since we started doing this podcast. And it's funny to watch my reaction, so go over and watch it because you will enjoy it. It's
especially if you like seeing rows and
but like, I think, and thanks to the people that watch, because I'm not getting that much abuse, which is great.
Yeah,
because I thought I was going to get slated for these albums.
I think you got worse in Faith, to be honest. I think Faith, people didn't really like that one that much.
I think that was more of people's... It's nearly a fan favourite. Where for me, I really disliked it. And Pornography, the same, I really disliked it. And I know, I've listened to The Cure, I know they're good. So something has to give somewhere. And I'm hoping it's the next album, because that's the next one we're doing, but we're not doing it this week.
Yeah, we're not doing it this week.
But what was your 3 words for Pornography? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I imagine it would have been like dark and like
dreary
sad and whatever. Like
shit.
To be honest, I didn't think it was awful. I thought it was better than Faith. I didn't think it was amazing though. Yeah. I think I gave it like a strong 6 or a week 7.
I think it was a week 7 you gave it, and I thought that was criminal.
I don't think it's that bad, to be honest.
No, but like
there is a couple of songs.
Week 7's too good for this.
There was a couple of really good songs on the album that I really liked. There was a couple that I wasn't really that bothered about, but I don't think anything got lower than 6, to be honest, for me.
In recent albums?
In that album.
Yeah,
on Pornography.
I don't think you portrayed how much you liked it through the album review. I don't think, because I would have thought you thought it was shit.
Oh right, really?
But like, I don't think it was just probably because of the mood I was in, maybe.
Yeah. I think I was bouncing off you. Yeah.
Yeah. When you said low 7 or whatever it was, I was like, fuck off. It was, look at lads, and if you like The Cure,
I think it did a good job of like creating a mood, and to me it kind of gave me flashbacks to listening to the likes of Elliott Smith, which is someone who I want you to do at some point. And it kind of created that same mood for me of like, I think there were still lyrics where I was like, but I don't think there was as much as there was in Faith.
Yeah.
So that was fine. And I also just preferred the instrumental style of that album than I did to Faith. I felt like Faith was a bit too like reverby and spacey, and I just didn't really like it. And I just didn't feel like the production was great. Whereas on Pornography, it was almost like, it just felt like someone was spiraling the whole album. And to me, I kind of like that.
Yeah, like that's where we're different.
Yeah.
If you go and watch the episode,
almost makes me think of like a Trusty Exhibition or something. Yeah. Like that's a fucking crazy album.
But if you go and watch the album, the reaction, and just if anything you do, just listen to the last song. and tell me how shit it is as well, because I give it a 0.
Was that the one with all the talking?
Oh, so bad.
I actually like that
I know. That's what because I said you were like, we're going to disagree here,
and then you were like, you
fuck.
need to get your head checked.
Yeah. Your missus is a psychiatrist.
Yeah,
fucking
get your head
talk
checked.
Yeah.
But no, I thought it was okay. I wouldn't say it was my favorite Cure album. I still think 17 Seconds is better, and I still think their most recent album's better.
What's it called again?
The Songs of a Lost
Song
World.
of the Lost World.
I think that's probably, to be honest, that's probably their best album.
That's my favourite album there so far.
Yeah.
Between that and 17 and Three Imaginary Boys.
Yeah. Whereas I don't like Three Imaginary Boys. To be honest, I think I'd probably put Three Imaginary Boys at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then Faith just above that. Yeah. My opinion.
Yeah, mine is Fate. Mine is Pornography, Fate, Three Imaginary Boys.
Yeah. Well, look, we're very different, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're very different. But that'll be fun when we do the tier list.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
The Cure tier list is going to be
arguments.
Yeah, I think we'll agree on maybe the best album so far. Would be their newest album.
Songs of the Lost World, yeah.
So far, but I think I'm going to pick another album to be my favourite.
Maybe, when we get to like their more popular tracks, you'll probably be like, yeah, this is amazing.
I love The Cure.
Yeah, they're the best.
Everyone's going to be like, you dickhead.
You're a fake fan.
But yeah, other than The Cure, we did Fontaines DC as well, Romance. What was your opinions on that?
Oh, love it.
Brilliant.
To be honest, out of the albums we've done so far, that's the one I've gone back to the most.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that album. A lot more than I was expecting as well. The review actually kind of took me by surprise because I was expecting to like it, but I wasn't expecting to love it.
I had a feeling that I was going to really like it, but I didn't know if it was going to be more than Skinty Fia or more than what was the album called? Doggerel. Doggerel is my least favourite so far.
I had a feeling I was going to like it more than Doggerel.
But it was definitely, and I said this in the episode. It's probably the most consistent album we've listened to. Bar maybe 3 or 4, but we've done like 15 to 20 albums, if not more.
The only real song on that album I still can't get with really is Here's the Thing. The more and more I listen to it,
I like that song.
The more and more I dislike it.
Yeah, I've anchored towards favourite a lot.
Yeah, well, my new favourite now isn't favourite. I still think that song's like maybe my third least favourite song on the album.
Yeah.
Maybe even my second, to be fair, because I don't like the riff in the background. It reminds me of 1975.
Yeah.
And I know someone kind of commented on that going, what was it?
Bug was
great. I loved
REM.
Bug. Yeah. Someone commented on that recently. Bug's a good song. But my new favourite song actually is Modern World.
But yeah, it's good. Such a good song.
Modern World.
Such a good song.
I think that song's grown on me so much. I think that song's great. It's got such a great rise to it, and I feel like even in the reaction when when I watched it back, you can tell in the start of that song I'm not bought by it.
Yeah.
But then by the end of the song I'm like, this is really good.
Yeah.
And I feel like the more and more I've listened to it, the more and more like this is such a good song.
Yeah, that's fair.
Desire as well is brilliant, fantastic.
Desire is a brilliant song.
And I love the the one I picked my favourite. Shit. Battered.
Yeah,
I love that song.
Such a good song.
It's such a little like, oh yeah, fuck. Like you just feel so like I feel like I can see them live on stage just being like shit, battered.
I know they're Irish as well, so like eventually when they're touring Ireland again, if they're doing anything in Ireland, we'll have to go.
Oh yeah,
we'll definitely go. But if there's anything you do today when you're watching this will be out on Friday next week.
Yeah.
So
Wednesday
next week. So if you are listening to it and you haven't watched any of the episodes, I'm assuming the majority of the people that are here are people that have already watched stuff that we do. So go and watch the Fontaines DC episode because me and Jarvis vibe like fuck.
Yeah.
And it's really good and we agree on it. Someone actually commented on it saying it wasn't the first time we agreed on a song because we the Seat Headrest album.
Oh yeah, we also put our favourite as.
Was it not Dramamine? No, it wasn't.
No. That's the new album that we haven't done yet, and the teasers. We'll talk about Hard Sleep Town at the end.
Yeah.
But no, we picked Planet Desperation.
Planet Desperation, yeah.
Yeah, on the Scholars, yeah.
That's the
16-minute song, remember? Yeah. And you were like, oh my god.
Holy fuck! I was looking back to the comment section yesterday because I was just interested to see what people had said. And that Car Seat Headrest thing review got so many nice comments.
Yeah. All the Car Seat Headrest albums, to be fair, got really, really good.
This is anticipated, but we'll tease it in a few minutes. But yeah, Fontaines DC, go and watch it. If you haven't watched it already, you will enjoy it. It's absolutely fantastic.
It's a really good video, yeah.
You're in for, like, I mean, if you like, it's I suppose it's more, what's the word I'd be looking for? Homely, not homely.
Wholesome.
Wholesome. Mm-hmm. It's more wholesome. It's a really wholesome reaction, and the two of us really enjoyed it.
I really liked it. It was a great album. But yeah, do you want to move on to the next one, which is In the Aeroplane Over the Sea?
Yes.
Which was a little bit more of a cult classic there for Dary.
Unexpected delight. Mm-hmm. Again, in terms of consistency, like Fontaines DC, it was very consistent.
Yeah.
There was a few songs on it that had me kind of back a little bit, but ultimately the whole album was whopper. I gave it was the same as Fontaines DC Strong Cup.
Yeah.
There was maybe one decent brew on it. But the whole album itself was absolutely...
You didn't like my favourite song on the album,
yeah.
Calmly.
Yeah, I thought that was the worst song on the album, I think.
Oh, Calmly. That was perfect. I Am Him.
Yeah. But no.
And we found out it was the Ulan pipes as well.
Oh, yes, the Ulan pipes was on it.
Yeah.
That made that like, because the Ulan pipes is an Irish instrument.
Yeah.
And it's, if you don't know what an Ulan pipe is, it's the same as a bagpipe, but it's used in your hip. And there's a little bit of a different sound out of it.
It's a bit high pitched.
But you use a bag to push the air out and you use your fingers to play it, but you don't breathe into it like a bagpipe would. You just use your arm like that. And it's one of my favourite instruments that I've ever listened to. I remember listening to a fella play on it, and it was just gorgeous.
It's definitely a lot better than these bagpipes. I fucking hate bagpipes.
But if you're,
passion.
Again, I think we're going to sound like broken records, and obviously we're going to try and pitch the shit out of these because that's what we do. It's an absolutely wholesome and really, 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 really good watch, because I fell in love with the album from the get-go. And a lot of people are saying to me that it's maybe you need to listen to it once or twice, or it didn't fall for me straight away. But I think with me, albums like that,
I didn't fall for it straight away, to be fair. I'm in the same camp. Like, I had to listen to it a good decent couple of times before I actually started to get it. So for you to get it so quick, I was a bit surprised, to be honest.
No, it's just there's something, music with me is it's either.
But you kind of said throughout the album, sorry to cut you off, but you said throughout the album there was almost like this weird Irish connection.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah.
There was nearly like a nostalgia to, or an homage to Ireland that I felt, but in the same, like when you have Ulan pipes in a so I mean, like that's it tells you you're on the right track when you're thinking like that. So,
and I thought that, before I showed you the song, because I know the song very well, and I was like, because I've heard Ulan pipes live before, and I heard that song and I was like, I'm certain that's an Ulan pipe, and I didn't want to tell you because I wanted to see what you'd say first, and then when you were like, is that an Ulan pipe? That was like in my head. I was like, oh, it must be.
Yeah,
it actually must be.
And then confirmation in a comment.
Yeah, and then confirmation in a comment, of course. Yeah,
which was great. Get your asses over and watch that as well. Like, I mean, there's a full weekend of content here for you, so you won't be bored at least. But in terms of that Aeroplane Over the Sea, I gave it a 9, high 9.
Yeah, I think so, or maybe like a neutral 9.
Neutral 9, something
neutral
along there.
Neutral 9 hotel.
Yeah. But it was absolutely fantastic, and I mean, I kind of connected with the vocalist, feeling like I kind of sing like him a little bit, but like I'm not as high an octave, a high octane, but it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a good album, and it's going to be one of my favorites because it's
Jarvis suggested it, so it was his album. We were like planning on doing it anyway.
I have all the cool classics,
and I have all the classic rocks.
Yeah, like Static Mites.
But
yeah, so Alice in Chains.
This was my suggestion.
Yeah.
We had talked about doing it before. What we had planned on doing was the MTV Unplugged.
Yeah.
And we realised it was 2 hours long, and we weren't sitting inside for 2 hours straight.
No.
So I think we might do that.
No, we will we'll definitely do it. It's just that'll probably have to be a double episode.
Yeah, so 2 part twos.
Yeah, it won't be a one episode like we normally would do. It's just because it's a bit long.
Yeah,
it's the same with Swans, which we're probably gonna have to do soon.
Yeah, once we get to 500 subscribers, then we'll do
which we're knocking on the door of. We're on like 474.
And just on that, if you are happy and you like the content, like and subscribe, motherfucker.
Yeah. But Alice in Chains, I'll put the subscribe up. Yeah. Alice in Chains was good for me. A bit of a shock.
Yeah.
I expected. No, actually, I'll take that back. I expected to like it.
Yeah.
It was other people telling me that I didn't think I'd like it because my girlfriend was saying that she didn't think I'd like their records.
Lynn Staley's voice, and people have commented on our comments as well, saying that I love Dary for defending Lane's voice and Lane's music, blah blah blah. And I thought it was just it's lovely. Like Lane Staley, God rest his soul, was a phenomenal vocalist.
Yeah, it was good. I never said anything bad about it.
I don't think you did though either. I think it's just a case that maybe it was probably people that watched before knowing that you might slate something.
Oh, right,
but I was really giving it like I love his voice, and I do. And then it's really pivotal how good his voice is in the Unplugged, and he's off his fucking tits. Just shows you how unbelievable a musician and vocalist he is. But
I like
Jar of Flies was very good. I've listened to it before, and I know going into it was a short album. That's why we chose to do it, because we were like, right, it's fucking 27 degrees outside, we're going to do a short album and not sweat the fucking shit out of it. But you really enjoyed it.
I did, yeah. I really
That's
enjoyed
good though.
it, yeah.
I thought you weren't going to as much as you did, but it was really not a really wholesome reaction.
Yeah.
There was no real back and forth between the two of us giving out to each other. Like what albums have we done that in? Pornography, definitely, and Tyler.
Yeah.
And just on that, Tyler's next one, it's out today, but that is.
Well, yeah, it was out last night. As of recording this.
Yeah.
We've only just recently got, I think it's like close to 100 views at the moment. So it's like, it's only just been up for like 10 hours or so.
Yeah, maybe 15 hours maybe.
Yeah. So it's getting there. But that was your first ever, well, I kind of labelled it as like rap hater, because I know obviously you're not a big fan of rap.
I agree with you. I am a bit of a hater, and I don't mind admitting that, because I've said it plenty of times on the podcast, and I don't want people to think that I'm taking the piss, because I don't like rap.
Yeah.
I like old school rap.
But you seem to like a lot of Tyler.
I like, so since we done Chromacopia, and we done that in a different context, in a different way, back before we moved into the shed.
Yeah.
And it was a really good episode, to be fair, but I think if we were to do it again now, it'd be really good.
Oh yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, I don't really like rap music, and Tyler, you had mentioned that it was probably the best gateway into rap music, which I agree with, because I do like a lot of the songs. I actually get one of the songs in the album 10, which you need to go and find.
Watch it.
And yeah, I didn't like some of it. I didn't like when Jaden Smith was in it. I didn't like when A$AP Rocky was in it, and I didn't like when Estelle was in it.
He didn't like whenever the word bitches was mentioned.
Yeah, but see, that's my thing with rap music. I think it's like someone playing the drums but only hitting the cymbal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's so monotonous when it comes in, because you're like, there's so many other words that you can use other than bitch.
Yeah.
And I just think it just frequents rap music too much.
They use the word hoe sometimes.
Yeah, but like between that, bitch, hoe, fucking cunt. Like, well, cunt's not really a big one, but
yeah, no.
Bleep that out. But no, it is. It's a case that it's overused, and it's a staple of rap music that annoys me about rap music. And when it is used, it's like someone getting the ick from somebody. I just get the ick as soon as the word bitch is used in a rap song, and I'm like, right, oh, well done. There's fucking Drake at it again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just it's so symbolic of them.
We both agree though with Drake. To be fair, Drake's not good.
No, I don't like him.
I can't stand Drake. I don't like him as a person either. To be fair, I don't like him as a person. Don't like his music either. So, yeah. But what I will say is, Tyler, you had a good time with it, and I was kind of right, because I think I said at the start that I had a feeling you were going to dislike 20% of the songs, but 80% you were going to like.
Yeah.
There was 2 songs which I knew were going to be a challenge for Dary, and they were.
They were. And it's funny. There's some funny parts. I haven't watched the full episode myself, but I remember some of it, and there's some fun parts where, like, I just kind of like, I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on here? Like, it was really bad. And then all of a sudden, then I'm like, me and Jarvis have an argument, and then 5 seconds later, we're best friends.
It's nice when we have like conflict in an album sometimes, because it's nice to see that side of us where we just become like at each other's throats a little bit. Obviously, it's all, we don't actually mean it. Like, we're not actually going to fight each other, but like, it is funny sometimes.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
But it is funny sometimes when editing those episodes, because you just kind of like, I can't believe this. Yeah.
See, the thing is with that as well is you get to edit it. Because I can't edit. I'm fucking useless. I could edit small clips on like CapCut or something, but other than that, I'm dog shit. But you get to watch it first, and then you get to see that side of things where, like, even the uncuts.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, I'd love to just see them. I'd love to be able to just watch it while you're doing it, like, because it's
I'm sure
really
you'd find
funny.
it very boring. To
yeah, and just mentioning that, actually, before we move on to the teaser, we have got a Discord now as well.
Yes.
So Jarvis, I want you to plug it at the start of the episode. So you've already seen it, but we're going to put up just caption and maybe an image of our TikTok, Instagram, and Discord, just so you can see it and go over and like and follow it. There's little snippets on TikTok that we put up of shorts, and then on Instagram it'll just be teasers and stuff as well that'll go up. So
thumbnails and stuff.
The problem with the thumbnails is you make them as you finished, whereas I'd like to put them up before the episode drops.
Yeah.
But we haven't got many followers, so it doesn't matter.
I suppose if we ever get to the point where I can get more on track with things.
Yeah, well, look, it's hard. We both work.
Yeah, I know. It's when you've got full-time jobs, it's a nightmare. Especially when you try and at least fit in some kind of time to yourself, and it's like you just don't have any. But yeah, it'd be good if I was able to. I know. It's all
I did
right.
that on purpose.
It would be good if we could find a way in which I could finish maybe editing the Wednesday episode on Tuesday, so then you have the thumbnail.
Yeah.
And then you can put it up on Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning, or because you don't post until Wednesday night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So then you've got the whole day for people to be like, oh, they're going to be doing this.
Yeah. And then click the bell, you bastards, because I know
subscribe.
we have loads of returning viewers.
We have loads,
but we have nearly 1,000.
Yeah, loads
or more even.
Yeah,
but we only have 481 subscribers as of this video being recorded.
We're so close to 500.
So close to 500. And once we get to 500, then we're putting up polls, we're putting up suggestions, we're going to be able to do community comments, we're going to be able to do loads of stuff on YouTube. So it's going to be amazing, and I'm looking forward to it. I think after 500, I think we expand by another
onwards and upwards. Really.
Yeah.
And we actually do have our new milestone album as well, which we're going to talk about. We're not going to do it right this second.
We'll tease.
Let's talk about Car
Seat
Seat Headrest first. Yeah. So we did Car Seat Headrest Hasley Town. We were going to publish it on Friday. Okay. But we had a bit of a technical issue.
Yeah.
So we ended up doing Flower Boy instead.
I use Dropbox to download or upload the videos, and then I get them sent to Jarvis and the link. This new way we've been doing it because we had issues with airdropping them to each other. So what happened was it wasn't allowing me to upload the episode on the Tuesday, I think it was.
Oh my god, it was an nightmare.
And then Jarvis had to edit it, and it was just
he gave
no
it me
time.
on Wednesday
night.
There's
no time to edit it.
And I was like, come on, mate.
It's supposed to be up on the Wednesday, so we just posted that yesterday instead.
Yeah.
And now I have fixed the issue, so I can upload more videos to send over in a link.
Yeah.
And it's easier that way.
Yeah, it would be.
Because it takes maybe about 25 minutes to upload onto my phone, and then as soon as I get the link, it goes straight across to you in an email, and you have it straight away. So it's very easy.
Yeah.
But back to Car Seat Headrest.
So Car Seat Headrest had to leave town. We did that last week. No, 2 weeks ago. Sorry.
2 weeks ago now, yeah.
And you had a good time with it, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking. Go watch. I don't want to give too much away, but if you like Car Seat Headrest, you'll be happy. If you don't know who Car Seat Headrest is, you'll be happy. And if you want to go and watch it because you're good friends of ours, then you'll be happy.
Yeah, so either way, just watch it because you'd be happy.
It was
even
good.
though it's probably one of the more depressing albums.
I love Car Seat Headrest fans. I'm their new biggest fan.
Yeah.
Because they've been so good to us. I think we got nearly 80 subs from Twin Fantasy.
Yeah. Twin Fantasy seems to be our most positive album.
We've had 2.2k views on it, and then 75 followers.
It's rivaling Kid A, because Kid A is on 3.8, I think. It's
3.5 or 6, something like that, yeah.
And
I wouldn't mind. That's our worst done episode because of the mic issue.
Yeah, the audio stopped working.
Imagine the audio was great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously the audio would be great in Rainbows, so don't worry about that.
Yeah. In Rainbows, we haven't done it yet, have we?
We haven't done it in Rainbows yet, no. We should do that at some point in the future.
We'll do that now in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Oh, teaser.
Another teaser. But, talking on teasers again, I don't know this band. 1,000 subscribers. When we get another 500, we're going to pop them off. I don't know how many people love them. Jarvis is up on this one.
Yeah, so the new milestone album we're going to do is 1,000 subscribers, and it's going to be A Crow Looked at Me by Mount Erie. It's a very popular reaction video. A lot of reactors have done it because it's a very emotional album. Dary's never heard it, okay, but I'm expecting tears.
Do you think I cry?
I think I might cry.
Yeah, well, you can't categorise us in the boat.
Well, you are an emotional person.
I am, yeah, 100%.
And let me just say, you will never think any other band is depressing after hearing this.
Oh, okay. So Radiohead's actually upbeat.
Radiohead is like Jackson 5.
Yeah, okay. That's a good one.
ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. That would be like what Radiohead sound like to you after hearing Mount Erie. So, in fact, the album's so hard to get through. The first few times I listened to it, I couldn't finish it.
Oh, okay.
So that's how hard it is.
Oh, so that's worse than Swans. there's different aspects of how hard it's going to be listened to, because Swans is over exaggeratedly long.
Yeah, so Swans is going to be our 500, which is coming scarily close.
I'd say probably
by
next week.
That'll be...
When we're recording in 2 weeks' time, then it'll definitely be Swans we'll be doing.
Yeah, so got that to look forward to, Dary. You got 2 weeks to prepare.
Like and subscribe, motherfucker.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Get us to 500 and now 1,000, to be fair, because 1,000 is the next one.
1,000 is the next milestone. So hopefully by the time this goes out, actually, it'll probably be 1,000. It'll be the next milestone. So
exactly. Get us to 1,000 so we can watch Dary cry.
We're going to be putting up a lot more shorts and a lot more TikTok, Instagrams and stuff like that. So if you do want to go over and look at the Instagrams and
I found a new way of doing it, which is a little bit more optimal for
Jarvis
us.
will put our @ symbols here. And he'll let you see the Instagrams and stuff like that. So just go over and take a look and enjoy it, because it's there for the community, not for us. We haven't got anyone liking our posts at the minute, so that's why I'm saying. I'm starting to get a little bit disheartened.
Please like us.
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it, in terms of albums?
Yeah, that's it. Seat Headrest was the tease. Coming up today, we have some. What are we doing? 2 records.
Yeah, I don't know what we're actually doing yet. We have discussed Oasis.
Yeah. Jarvis,
which I'm not happy
opinionated about, but it's trending topic, so we might as well just do it.
Yeah, we're talking about. I was talking to someone who used to have a very successful YouTube channel, just because they stopped doing it just because they wanted to, not because they got sacked or whatever, but they just personally didn't want the stress anymore. And they were talking to me and they were saying that you should really hop on trending topics, and he was saying one that's trending right now is Oasis. So it would be an obvious thing for him to do an Oasis video. I don't like Oasis.
I do. So I think we're going to do it to Oasis today.
It's going to be a back and forth between that. And
we're not going to tell you which album, because then I'll just ruin it.
Yeah. But it's going to be one of the big ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to do that and probably get a lot of hate for it. Can't wait for that.
I can't wait. Like, I think it's going to be brilliant. I hope it doesn't, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's probably you like me listening to Tyler. You're like, listen to it, and then if people give you shit, people give you shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm expecting you to get fucking bullied, because you're English, 2, you're dissing Oasis, who are probably the biggest fan base in the world, and 3, you hate Oasis.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, and then the other album, we're actually a little bit undecided on that. I think we might just do a coin flip or something.
I think so. I think what I'm thinking of doing now is going into a bit of pop music. We might do someone like Miley Cyrus has a new album out, and it's trending.
Well, we're talking about Beyonce. Yeah. Because she's trending.
We could do that as well, but give us your suggestions, because we are at 500 now, so we were going to be putting up polls.
Yeah.
And
we will do it on Discord as well, because we're going to have. So in the Discord, we actually do have a section called album suggestions.
Yeah.
So that's just a good place for us to be able to basically just go in and see where people have left comments to see what albums people are suggesting, and then of course we can add those to the polls.
Yeah, and we have sections locked for people that are with us a long time. I know the likes of the Giso,
Aliona
and Chris, and everybody that's been here from day one.
And Palette, I think his name is.
Yeah, and Sockable, and then Rusty.
Yeah.
So there's a few guys there that'll be definitely coming on with us, and we'll be asking you to come on, and we can get you into the managers' roles and stuff like that. And we can.
Yeah, because there's some I've added some tiers, so there's going to be just like the basic brews, okay, which are basically just randomers essentially, and then there's going to be the perfect cups. So perfect cups obviously just going to have a little bit more permissions in terms of what you can do on the channel, and also access to certain different rooms that other people won't get access to, so you can kind of speak to us directly, basically.
You can have chats with us, and we'll possibly even do some calls, stuff like that, maybe, if you're lucky and not that weird. But yeah, we'll get you on, and I mean the lads that are there that we've mentioned already, the GSO, it's just myself.
I just need myself.
So like all you guys,
if you guys join, basically, you know who you are. You're probably the only people watching it, right?
Yeah. To be fair, there's 65.
If you guys join the Discord and you just say to us, "I'm blah blah blah," I'll just bump you up to an extra tier.
Yeah, but getting an extra tier up.
And look, I imagine at some point in the future, if we do end up being a big channel, I imagine those will end up being gated behind a type of purchase, right?
Yeah,
I imagine
monetary value.
Obviously,
you
guys you won't, because you know what I mean. You've been really great with us for the first, whilst we've been starting out,
5-6 months.
Yeah. For the first time we've actually started to kind of get a bit of traction, you know.
Yeah.
So obviously we'll kind of give you that for free, essentially. So just think of it as like a
thanks.
loyalty reward or
Absolutely.
whatever. Yeah.
And if there's anybody else watching this that thinks they'd like to come along, and you start now because we're a small channel, we'll pop you on as well. As long as you're
well,
willing.
there's 2 tiers. There's perfect cups, and then there's like strong cups or something.
Yeah,
so if you're not super active on the channel, but you have been following along a long time, just let us know, and then we'll just bump you up to like the extra tier. But yeah, look. Anyway, point is, it's there so that you guys can interact with us directly, because obviously YouTube, sometimes things do get kind of like lost in the dust.
Yeah, I mean a lot of we've got what now, maybe 30 reactions on YouTube.
Yeah.
If like not, maybe a little bit less, possibly. But sometimes I don't see the comments because you reply to them quickly, and then I'm a manager on the YouTube studio, but I really just don't see the.
And also, it's just not really like a great place to have like a conversation. You know what I mean? Whereas an actual chat room like Discord would be better.
There's notifications as
there's
well.
Like, exactly. Yeah, there's like specific notifications. There's like chat threads that you can get into. It's just a little bit more. I
want to just shout out Kawaza as well. I can't remember.
Quasi.
Yeah, Quasi.
Oh, yeah, Quasi, of course.
I want him to come over as well, because he had mentioned he started following the Instagram.
Yeah, he followed me on Instagram.
Yeah, so it's cool.
Yeah. Thought it was a bit strange when he came up. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that's who he is. Right, yeah.
But yeah, just
definitely.
come over and come over to the Discord and give us a text, or we'll reply to any of your messages.
Yeah, and we'll bump you up, and of course that's a great place to suggest things and enter into polls.
We're really looking into maybe not having to do as much work ourselves. I'm only joking. But suggestions are key to the success of the channel, and us just putting out random videos is not going to kind of improve us. We want to kind of grow and have a community. So definitely get over to the Discord.
Yeah. I'll put the link down in the box at the bottom of YouTube.
And then you can come across. I've got the link tree if you want to pop it onto the link tree as well.
Yeah, we'll do that as well. Yeah, cool. So this new segment is going to be heavily inspired by Nevermind the Buzzcocks, the TV show. Okay, but it's going to be a game for you. Okay,
for you. And your American viewers probably don't know who Nevermind the Buzzcocks is, so it'll be funny. Just go with it.
Yeah, it's a TV show on the UK basically. But we're going to call it. What was it? Mugs, miming, mugs?
Miming Mugs.
Yeah, you do it. Miming Mugs. Yeah, so basically what we're going to do, okay.
Do it. It's for fuck's sake.
Is we're going to sing the intro to a couple of songs, okay.
Mime the intro.
Mime. Well, we're not miming the intro. We're not going.
No music.
Yeah, we're gonna sing essentially the actual instruments, okay? And it's up to you, the viewer, to know what we're doing, okay? So comment down what you think we're doing, okay? We're gonna do about 2 or 3 of these, okay? And it's gonna be a bit of a laugh, okay? It's gonna be shits and giggles.
We're gonna fuck it up big time.
Yeah, so we might need to be a couple of cuts for different takes, okay? So if you do see a bit of blur, it's because we've fucked up so hard.
We'll just leave it in if we fuck up.
It'd be funny. So this will be the first one. So you ready, Dary? I start. Remember, it's bass. There you go. So what was that?
What song was that? If you can guess in the comment section, whoever gets it right gets into the Discord for free. Right.
I feel like I sort of did okay.
I think we did shit, but anyway. So whoever gets it right, actually genuinely,
we're impressed.
Yeah, give us a text. We'll see what we can get you.
So let's see what the next one's going to be. We've got a random generator. So let's see. Okay, Derry, take us away.
Right, we're going for this one, guys. If you get this right as well, you're fucking brilliant. I love you. Right, that'll do. I think that was good.
Was it good?
I think it was good. What song was that?
Yeah.
If you get that in the comment section, I'll give you 1,000 quid. Like, fuck's sake.
Give him 1,000.
I think the last part we'll get.
You can't make promises like that.
No, I'll not give you 1,000 quid. But like if we get a bigger channel, we'll do it for money. I'm telling you get.
We're like Mr. Beast over here. All right, okay. Yeah. Next song.
Ready? Are you ready, guys? This is another song, right? Get your fucking ears open because this is going to be hard again.
Bing ding 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 There we go. Woo!
What song was that?
What song was it? I don't fucking know.
I'd say when we listen to it back, you'd be like, Jesus, that was really good.
Yeah, that was really, really strong.
No, I doubt it.
Anyway, that was the fun little mug mime. Hope you enjoyed that. And guess.
Get in the comment section. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, and Dary's promised £1,000. So
yeah, fuck off. We're going to be posting this on TikTok and Instagram, so go over there and check it out.
Yeah, cool.
Right, lads, you're after having a game, so me and Jarvis are going to have a game, and this is one we've done before on the podcast, and we love it. It's called Word Song. You were actually better than me at this last time we did it.
Oh, is this the one where we actually had to write down a word and just sing a song that has the
Yeah,
word?
but you were saying like fucking random words. Just say wall or something. Don't say wall. I can't think of a song with wall.
I'm using wall.
You're my wonder wall.
Shit.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. So yeah, go for it. If you want to go first, you can. So this is Word Song, and me and Jarvis are going to battle it out to see who is the best. We've got 5 words, and Jarvis, we have to sing a song that has that word in it. Go.
Yeah.
You go first.
I go first. Okay. I picked a funny one. Okay, ready?
Go.
Sofa.
So like sofa as in chair.
Yeah, sofa.
Oh, Jarvis. Come on, man.
This is an obvious one.
It's not that obvious when you're putting the pressure, though, is it? I have no idea.
5.
Oh, fuck you.
4.
No, I'm not happy.
3.
No, I'm contesting this now.
2.
No. Sofa.
I see you banging on the sofa.
Fuck, it wasn't me. Fuck. You fucker. Oh, I'm so annoyed. It's the pressure. Fuck you.
Oh, jokes. Oh.
Fuck you.
Oh, sorry.
It's so bad when you hear it. You're like, oh, it's so blatantly
so
obvious. I've got one for you.
Right.
So your word is ball.
Ball. You're my wonder ball.
Frick.
Ball. Fucking Jesus Christ, ball. I'm having a ball tonight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're my cannonball. That's not it. Just sang Wonderful. No, but that Cannonball song.
Whack me, mama, like a cannonball.
No, it's I was singing it in my head. Now I don't remember it.
Cannonball.
Do you know that song we were singing, Cannonball?
No.
We did a cover of it.
Yeah.
I came in like a
cannonball.
No, it's not either. That's a wrecking ball. Yeah, wrecking. Anyway, look, that's ball in it. There's ball in it.
I came in like a cannonball.
No, it's the other song. It's the other song. Hold on. No, get it. Oh, fuck it. I can't remember it.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Right, anyway.
Your
word. We are bad at this.
It's so good. I came in like a cannonball.
Oh, it's warm, man. Said this for a long time. We should do this first.
Okay, ready?
No. If I'm being honest.
World.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, why am I so shit at this? Crazy, 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 crazy world.
Nights.
No, it's not night.
Yeah, it's crazy, crazy, crazy.
The song
nights.
is called Crazy World.
The song you're singing is called Crazy, 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 Crazy Nights.
That's a different song.
What song are you talking about then? Because you didn't sing that song. You sang that song.
Crazy. No.
What are you singing?
Do you know that song, Crazy World?
What are you on about?
What's wrong with my brain?
5.
No.
4.
No, I'm right with that. Crazy World is a song
Sing
by
the song
Aslan.
Oh shit! You were so wrong with that melody.
What's it?
You were singing Crazy Nights. How can I protect you with this crazy world?
Oh my god!
It's
alright.
Crazy. I came in like a cannonball. You dickhead. Crazy world. How can I protect you?
Oh, right. Do I get
Call yourself Irish.
Do I get it?
I was thinking, I used to rule.
Oh, like there's so many, I just couldn't do it. What do I get that? Is that
Yeah,
right?
you get it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
thanks.
give you a tick. It had world in it. Fucking crazy world.
I'm going to give you Stand.
Oh, easy. Stand by me.
You're such a bad singer.
Take me out.
Oh, yeah.
Is that start by Stand
Standing. No.
by... No. But there is a song that goes,
Stand.
Why won't you stand by me?
Yeah.
Oh, stand by me.
Yeah, you got it.
Sorry, I'll stop singing. Right, I got it. Yeah, thanks.
I'm actually so shit at this game.
Came in like a cannonball.
Oh, yeah. Crazy
Right, okay.
crazy world. So I thought it was words, not no.
Such a dickhead.
I know, yeah. Maybe don't play this game. Cool. What's another?
Came in like a cannonball. Alright, okay. Let me think.
Come on, quick.
Okay, rolling.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't give... Rolling down the street in Mad G5. Whatever that song is. You know that song, the rap song. Rolling down the street in Mass G5. I don't know. Hold on. Rolling.
There we go. Rolling on a river. That's better, yeah. I was actually thinking, rolling in the tea.
I couldn't think of the name of the song. I had Adele in my head, but I couldn't think of the song.
But still, I'll give you that though, yeah.
Well, you have to. You got it
Obviously,
right.
yeah, you got it right. So
Come on.
that's why I said I'll give it, yeah, obviously.
I'll give you an easy one. Sun.
House of the rising sun.
Yeah, good. I was thinking. Oh, what was I thinking?
I don't know.
Oh my god, you sang and I forgot what I was thinking.
The house
You're so bad
of
at singing.
the rising sun.
Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. It was your question. Sun. Yeah, you got it right. Fuck.
Yeah.
Right, your go. Come on.
Your reaction.
We'll do 4 each. I'm not doing 5. We'll do this last one.
Okay, we'll do the last one then. Okay, let me just think. Okay, freak.
You're a super freak. Super freak. I'm super freaky.
I was actually le freak.
Le
C'est
chic.
chic. Freak out. I was thinking that.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, cool. That's fine. You'll get a tick for that. And then last one there, Dary. I think are we both 3 for 3? Nearly.
No, you got one wrong.
Yeah. Same with you then.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
2 each. This last one then.
well, you've got 3.
Oh yeah, this last one
so-
then. I'm gonna say wet.
Wet. Shit.
Come on, people. We've got this.
Shut up.
Who's for Dary? Who's for Jarvis? Leave it in the comment section.
Wet. How
Who's for Dary? Who's for Jarvis?
What?
I'm putting them off here by saying who's for Dary? Who's for Jarvis?
What else wet in it? Wet.
I was wet when I seen your face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What song has wet in it?
No idea.
No idea. You're supposed to have a song.
No.
Yeah, you are.
That was your rules, not mine. Do you want to give you another one then?
I can't believe you went back on your...
Yeah, no, I did. I will
Yeah.
go again. Fuck
That
it.
was so rude.
I tried to cheat.
That was so rude. Do that again.
Bottle.
Bottle.
No, I haven't thought of a song. Hold on, let me think of a song now.
Bottle.
Walk.
Walk this way.
Talk this way.
Walk this way.
Motherfucker, talk this way.
Easy. Oh, I can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a walking man. No time to talk.
It's walk, isn't that?
Yeah. I can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
Right, 3 for 3 was the draw.
Yeah. Oh well. No winners, no losers.
No winners,
Fuck
no
you.
losers. Pick who won.
Although to be
I think you
fair,
won 'cause I
with
cheated.
the cannonball shit, I mean, I deserve the win for that. I'm going to go ahead and Reca-MUG, or recommend Reca-MUG, Reca-MUG-date.
Reca-MUG-dation.
Yeah. St. Vincent. I've been listening to a lot of her earlier work recently.
Are we going to do St. Vincent?
Yeah, I'd like to do St. Vincent.
Well, then I'll listen to it then.
Yeah. Oh, no, I won't put the music in anyway.
Okay,
but
yeah.
I'm just going to...
We're not going to put the music in anymore, are we?
No,
Yeah, that's fair.
just a picture here. Really, really great artist. If you haven't listened to already, sort of like a female Bowie. Often has different genres in her music. Mass seduction. Sorry, is like
you just want to say she often has different marketing in her.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Different marketing styles for each album. Yeah. Actor is kind of like quite a little bit experimental, weird like vocal melodies. Her first album was a little bit more singer-songwriter. Then Strange Mercy was a bit more like kind of like almost like art pop. And then Mass Seduction is kind of like old 80s style, like vintage synths and stuff. And then Daddy's Home is kind of like a cool, like bluesy soul kind of album. So she's always kind of changing up what she wants to do. But my personal favourite of hers, in fact, why would I say that? Because then No, I'm not going to recommend my personal favourite of hers, but I will recommend an album by her. And that is going to be Strange Mercy. It's an album I've been listening to a lot by her recently. Okay. And definitely well worth a listen, especially if you like music that's a little bit different, okay? A lot of funky vocal melodies, a lot of funky production choices, really cool, interesting ways she uses her guitar. I've been saying this for a long time. I would love it. My dream combination is to see St. Vincent and Jack White make an album together. I genuinely think they would make absolute gold together. And this is a great example of her just being really, really brilliant songwriter, interesting lyrics, and really interesting choices of production and guitar playing. And I think she's a really, 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 really great at what she does. So yeah.
I didn't think you were going to stop talking there for a second.
Sorry.
Holy fuck.
Sorry.
I have to follow that. Oh my god. My recommendation this month or this week is I'm actually going to recommend the album we've actually recently done. It was Alice in Chains, Jar of Flies. It's absolutely brilliant. It's only half an hour long, so it's not going to take up too much of your day, even if you're not that keen on it. But what I would say is just give it a listen, sit in serenity of the vocals and the instrumentals. There is an absolutely unbelievable instrumental on it that is so heart-provoking nearly.
Yeah, Wailing the Wasp,
yeah, it's so nice. And we were saying just for it to be an instrumental and to be so emotive was amazing. Mm-hmm. Lane Staley gives an absolutely fantastic vocal performance in it again, as always. And look, if you haven't listened to it before and you're watching this and you haven't seen our episode on this, go and watch it because you'll get to experience it with us, which is something that we don't often get to do. Especially Jarvis, because it's his first time reaction. But yeah, Jar of Fly is definitely going to take a listen. It's only half an hour, so yeah, enjoy that. It's amazing. Now, lads, so Community Corner coming up. This is where we introduce the comment section and give back to you, I suppose, in a sense, and read some nice comments that we've gotten. There is loads from this month. We've gotten so many nice comments, especially with the likes of Neutral Milk Hotel. There was one comment in Romance particularly that I liked. There was some, it's only recently, I think it was only yesterday. Mm-hmm. And then there is a few from Alice in Chains that I want to read out as well. So it's a big thanks. I'm saying some of the normal people are probably going to be read out again. Yeah. But
hopefully some newbies as well.
We'll see. There's some newbies definitely there.
Yeah, I've got one here from someone I'm not super familiar with. Eris Beer. Chip is going crazy now.
Apologies.
This is on the Neutral Milk Hotel. Neutral Milk Hotel reaction. What a beautiful reaction. It's rare to actually see reactors truly grapple with a piece of powerful art, which is nice. Okay,
that is fantastic, yeah.
Thank you very much for recognising that we are brilliant.
Yeah, you've got it. You've got the job.
Yeah, so subscribe. Love you guys. Love you guys' reaction. I really love the way you both differently express how you feel about songs. So obviously, it's something that's been brought up a few times really about us, because obviously we're very different with the way we kind of articulate our feelings, which is really good. Which obviously is great because it's nice to kind of bounce off each other differently. And of course, we do have a comment here from Zazabi SSBM, which is the comment we mentioned earlier about them confirming the instrument on Untitled is, in fact, the uilleann pipes.
Absolutely fantastic. Thanks for that, because I really, really like it. I've obviously been from Ireland, the patriotic sense of musicianship, and it was fantastic to find out that it was actually the uilleann pipe. So thank you very much for that.
And then we've got a comment here. Actually, this, funny enough, is a bit of a longer one. This is actually the comment I was talking about with this album suggestion that I remembered. So this is from 3 weeks ago from someone called Avian7091. I think they've commented a few times.
I've noticed that,
yeah, I think I remember the ginger cat. Really glad to see this. It's funny you mentioned it sounding very Irish. I fully believed they were an Irish band until I learned that actually from Louisiana. You were also right to catch onto it sounding a bit like Will Toledo, since this album was a huge influence for Seat Headrest. Makes sense with the lo-fi recording.
And the aesthetic of the vocals and everything.
Yeah.
There's lots to take from it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but if you've never checked it out, I'd put out a recommendation for Yankee Hotel Foxtrot by Wilco. I find it hits a really similar feeling to me that this album does. Also, a bit of a deeper cut, but I wanted to recommend the album Destroyer's Rubies by Destroyer. They're a Canadian band, and they were also a big influence on Seat Headrest. Lots of really great poetic lines on one of my favourite albums. Incredibly underrated band overall. I've heard of Destroyer. I've never actually listened to them.
Oh, that's a good one. We can do a both reaction.
Maybe we could do Destroyer at some point. That would be a good one, because I've heard good things.
We'll put up a poll when it's 500 and we'll get people to vote on the poll and see what you want.
But I would really like to do Yankee Hotel Foxtrot. In fact, we were talking about that in the car, because that's that's an album I love. I love that album. So that's definitely something that's definitely on the list. Destroyer is something we need to take a look at, because I've heard really good things about them.
Yeah.
Same with Grizzly Bear. They're another band that kind of keeps coming around in my radar, my recommendations, and I listened to them a few times, but I've never fully listened to an album by them in total. But yeah, thank you very much for the comment there, Avian7091, and nice cat. Okay. Anything else there you want me to?
I can see your
through?
usual subscriber here.
Yeah, Petalite. Yeah, I'll mention you here because you comment all the time. Yeah. Obviously, it's nice to kind of bring you up. So, such a fantastic album. Been enamoured with it since I first listened. There's a line in Two-Headed Boy Part 2 where Jeff Magnum says, "And in my dreams you're alive and you're still crying and you're crying." And that gets me every single time. In general though, I love every moment of this album very deeply, from Carrot Flowers Part 1 to Old Comley. Great reaction as always, lads. I think I actually replied to that saying there's a line in there that kind of cuts me up. It's there's so many lines throughout the album, so many heavy cutting lines. For me though, the biggest one is in Old Comley when he says, "I know they buried her body with others, her sister and mother with 500 families." Yeah, that line always gets me. But yeah,
there's some fantastic lines in that album as well. Yeah. And it's really, really powerful, and it's lovely to see that it cuts with other people too. And look, if we didn't read out your comment there, I didn't read them because I'm fucking shite at reading. But we'll get to your comments eventually. We have another one coming from Romance. Yeah, there's just one or two that I want to read out from this. I thought it did well for us, to be fair. There's a lot of subscribers on it, so yeah. What's the top one there?
Great shout out on Bug with REM. I hear that every time I listen to the song. Brill review and reaction.
Thank you very much. And who's that from?
Heston Blumenthal 4263. It's not the real Heston Blumenthal.
No.
But yeah, they've got the picture of Heston Blumenthal though on the profile.
You tricked us there.
Yeah, nearly until I saw the 4263, and then I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not real. But yeah, no. That song, it was that vocal melody in the chorus. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Every time I hear it, I'm just like, I know that from somewhere, and it could be REM. Yeah. Because I think it was you who actually mentioned that in the video. About it sounding like REM. But yeah, I love that song. It's a great track. I think that was your favourite on the album, wasn't it? Yeah, or at least it was.
There's a lot of different ones now. I think Favourite might be my favourite now. But there's a few up there. It was a fucking fantastic album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's from start to finish pretty much. Apart from here's the thing. That's the only song that I'm just not that bothered about.
There's one there as well. There's a great video. This album.
Fets. Do you want me to do it? Yeah, Fets 2667. Great vid, lads. I love this album too. Seeing them on their Romance tour really cemented them, as one of my favourite bands. They also have a 2021 album, A Hero's Death, which came out in between Dogwall and Skinty Fear. I saw someone else comment about that album as well. That's something that we missed. We didn't see it. Yeah,
and I don't know how.
Yeah.
To be fair, but we'll go back to that one definitely.
Yeah.
And what's the one underneath that there as well?
Great video. This album changed my life. Favorite link to 1975 is Criminal. Yeah. It's the riff in the background. Riff.
I said it during the episode. I was like, that is not it's terrible.
I'm telling you, it's the riff. It's the riff in the background.
Good at it.
I actually want to read this comment out on the top of Alice in Chains because it's actually something that I was talking about during the reaction. It's from the M Bones. The M Bones? I'm not sure how you pronounce the name. A talk box is what you hear in Rotten Apple.
We'd said it was a harmonica.
I thought it was a harmonica.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. This album was made in just 2 weeks with the band. They weren't planning on releasing it until their record label heard it and told them they should make it an EP. Originally, they just went into a studio to jam with their new bassist with 0 songs. Alice in Chains EPs are more acoustic based and softer than the LPs. Alice in Chains are considered the most metal out of the big 4 of grunge. Oh, sorry, that's a marketing term.
Yeah.
Big 4 of rock. Yeah. They even toured with bands like Slayer and Megadeth. Alice in Chains have 3 studio LPs. He's just doing a big documentation here. LPs with Lane and 2 EPs. They also have 3 albums without Lane, where Jerry Santrell.
Yeah, he's the lead, the guitarist.
He's basically the new lead singer. Lane unfortunately died of an OD in 2002. Lane, after 1996, year of Unplugged, basically became a recluse after his ex-fiancée died. The last 6 years of Lane's life was basically doing drugs and video games. He was so alone it took 2 weeks to find his body. So shit, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad.
Awful.
It's crazy. But I said that in the video as well, where he was... he died back in the day, and then the lead guitarist took over the band and basically went on and continued on as Alice in Chains, but wasn't the same for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really listen to much of the stuff after Lane's died. Yeah, it's still good, don't get me wrong, it's still really good. It's like the sound's similar enough, and he sang quite a bit on the albums anyway.
Yeah,
and
it's backing vocalist, yeah.
Yeah. So he was always there and a part of it.
It's weird, I feel like sometimes with certain singers, like when they've got backing vocalists, the backing vocalists sometimes accidentally start picking up their tone.
Yeah.
I noticed that with Ed O'Brien from Radiohead, because he released his own solo work. And even though he's not got as good of a voice as Tom York, he does sound like he's putting on like a Tom York impression. And I thought it was quite funny because obviously he spent the last however many years, 30 years more or less, singing the back of Tom York. Yeah. So eventually he's just going to end up adapting
naturally
his accent,
enough as well. Yeah.
So it's very interesting how things work out like that. I wish it worked out for me because I've been singing along to radio for the last fucking 15 years.
Yeah. It hasn't worked for you at all.
It definitely hasn't worked for me. Lol, Dary sounds like me defending Lane singing. By the way,
what I was talking about.
Alice in Chains became my favourite 6 years ago. I'm 63. I knew of them in the late 80s and 90s, but I worked 3 part-time jobs back then, and I was a classic rock fan. I assume that's what you meant. But when I started listening / watching YouTube reactions, I thought, okay, I'm going to check them out. And I saw pictures of the Unplugged and thought it looked so cool. Sunglasses emoji. And I'd forgotten about MTV stuff. It had been super long time. Darlene here in Alabama. So even though it's called Cynthia Bates Q1T, apparently your name is Darlene. So thank you very much there, Darlene.
Thanks, Darlene. Is Darlene the one that said, once you get a good fucking mic, headphones, come back? I'll come back.
Yeah, I think it is the same.
Thanks, Darlene.
Yeah, thanks, Darlene.
No, what did we say we were going to say?
Here we go. So I'll be back when you guys get headphones so I can hear better. I did reply back to you. This, if anyone's wondering about this, I will explain, right? So I'll read the comment and we'll just kind of go into it. I'll be honest, we don't have any strong desire to go to the headphones route. We did at one point, but we're using professional studio speakers literally right here. They're very good sound quality.
Unbelievable.
And we're really enjoying the sound quality plus the general vibe of using speakers instead of headphones. Maybe it will be a change in the future, but not likely anytime soon. Still hope you stick around though. We'll be doing more Alice in Chains, and also we have a classic rock series where Dary's introduced me to classic bands that I've never really been accustomed to. Much love, Jarv. So look, we're not planning on going down the headphones route anytime soon.
The reason for it, and I suppose it's worth explaining because we didn't actually mention that in the podcast episode we recently posted, but me and Jarvis, like if I'm wearing headphones, I know we can have the mics connected to them and you can hear each other talk still regardless. It doesn't feel that connected to me. Because like headphones just distort my ability to kind of like rotate and look around and be free. And I think we're listening to music the way you would when you're with friends anyway.
Yeah, I prefer it this way, to be honest.
Yeah,
like
so do
I get where people are coming from with the sound quality thing, and I know someone mentioned, I think it was on another, I don't even know if it was on this actual video, but it was on one of the videos. They said, do you know you can keep the same level of audio quality for us listeners and kind of, keep the video as it is? And you can't really, okay, and I'll explain why, because when you're cutting...
Using headphones you can, though, I'd say.
Yeah, we've had headphones you can, but with cutting and editing, when we've got mics here, what will happen is, right, is when we're about to talk, I'll need to get rid of the proper audio and replace it with our audio. So it would be weird because it would go from like really professional sounding music, and then when we're talking, it'll be like a little bit more reverby and a bit weird. You know what I mean? And I just don't want to do that because it'll just be a bit disorientating.
Yeah, and we talk throughout the song, so it's not like we're just talking.
And a lot of my editing as well is prioritized for when we're talking. So if there's like a long period where we're just staring, unless there's something like specific going on in the music,
and
where
it's
there's
a really good vibe.
Unless that's happening, I'll cut that part because I mainly want to get it when we're interacting with one another, or we both look at each other in a silly way, or we both laugh, or we both go, oh, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to highlight those points in the song. So basically, it's just going to be, oh, great sound quality for like 10 seconds, and then it's going to go back to the microphones where it still sounds good.
Yeah, but it's different.
But you're going to notice the difference loads more now. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's worth doing.
Well, look, we've got to 500 subs without the headphones, so I don't see why we change it now.
Yeah, and there's another group of lads as well that I watch quite a lot who literally just listen to music in their
Well, to be fair, we have to take it with a pinch of salt because there's one person out of 500 people that's listened, or maybe thousands of people that listen.
Oh yeah, I know. Look, I'm not doing a big thing about it. I'm just saying that's the reasoning, basically, right?
But yeah, look, I mean, there's no point in beating around the bush. It's not something we're going to be doing, and I don't want to, because look, if it became like we could afford really, really, really high quality professional editors and stuff like that, Jarvis is extremely good at editing at the moment, and he's doing a very good job of what we've been doing, and the way we're doing it and the way we prefer to do it is like this, so we're not going to change it.
Yeah, not anytime soon anyway.
So
maybe we might change our mind in the future.
If it's not something you like, then you don't have to watch.
Yeah, we might change our mind in the future. Obviously, we're open to it, but like, it's not very likely. It's not very likely.
Not at the moment anyway. Not for another year at least or two.
Yeah.
But look, guys, absolutely fantastic episode. I enjoyed myself to no end. And like, follow, share, and do me a favour and go over to our Instagram and TikTok. Jarvis will leave a link.
Yeah.
And he'll also leave a little caption here showing
subscribe.
But like, put the ads up here.
Okay.
And then look, just pop across, and don't forget Discord, because it's going to be an integral part of what we do.
We're going to try and make it a big thing, because we want to we just want to have like a centralized place where we have all of the suggestions and all of the people who are really getting involved with the channel as well, kind of like a centralized place just where you guys can tell us what we think.
And you become friends with each other. Like, I mean, connect with each other and comment and text into each other and say hello and good morning and what music you're listening to at the minute, and what you're listening to on the way to work, or what you're listening to sitting in your arse doing nothing.
Yeah.
Let us know, and we can have a listen of them songs as well. Yeah. It's just a place to share music and share friendship.
Yeah, exactly. But look, it's been nice chatting anyway, Dary.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Do you want to call that quits here?
Yeah, we'll call it quits.
All right, see you later, lads.
Sláinte.
Bye-bye, sláinte.